At least there's one actor in Hollywood who is not going to put up with their BS any longer. My friends, John Cleese, the legendary comedian himself, is here to absolutely tear apart all of the neo-Marxist nonsense that has completely infected Hollywood, and because of that has also started to infect the rest of society as well. And these are major issues that we are having to deal with now, with things like cancel culture and people getting fired for having opinions that people don't like and all of this type of nonsense. And we are seeing the stifling of conservative values in many of the different industries. And John Cleese is here to absolutely destroy all of that in this epic video that we're going to be checking out here today. So make sure that you share this video so that more people can be aware of the insanity that has continued to take place in Hollywood and in our society.
In terms of what you saw in response to Life of Brian and the kind of cancel culture we've seen over the last 10 years, how do you think these two periods compare?
I think what I experience is people who are upset and offended.
And it is kind of crazy when you think back about just how much all of this type of woke Marxist, communistic type of ideologies have completely blown up over even just the past like 10 or 15 years. It's crazy stuff.
The thing about cancel culture is it seems to be very organized.
It is very organized, yes.
There have been more academics fired in the last few years than in the McCarthy era.
Which is just crazy to think about. Just crazy to think about.
In the 9.5 years since 2014, because our data comes from July, it's almost 200 professors fired.
It's much more organized, and it's not just protests. It's trying to get people fired. I don't want people protesting, that's fine.
That's fine.
But
we
if
defend
you
the right
set out to get somebody fired, and which
is ironic because the McCarthy area was trying to basically get rid of and fire and eliminate any sort of communist type of individual or identity that was in different levels of politics and all of this type of stuff, right? And it's ironic because now we are dealing with kind of the opposite side of that, where now the communists are trying to fire different people.
What I feel is that's very totalitarian. When we were on the Dinosaur Hour, which is my show you came on, we decided to do a program about woke, the coddling of the American mind. And we asked various people you know who held woke, extreme woke, not just the let's be kind and nice, because nobody's going to argue with that. And 14 of them, all 14 who were asked, refused to do it.
This is exactly what the woke mind virus has done to people.
And one said the very fact that you're going to discuss it is the problem.
The fact that you're going to discuss it is the problem. These wokesters do not want you to have any sort of thought or anything to say that goes against their narrative, their agenda whatsoever. They don't want you to exist if you have an opinion that goes against their agenda, which is just wild stuff.
In other words, we have a set of ideas, and if you don't agree with us on everything, you hate us, and we're going to try and get you fired. Crazy.
That is absolutely just crazy stuff, and he is completely correct about this. And it's good that he points out that the woke mind virus is indeed a very neo-Marxist communistic type of ideology. That's where the woke agenda stems from at the end of the day. So let me know what you think about this in the comments below. What do you think about what John Cleese says here? Hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll talk to you all in another video very soon.